Chapter 12. Conclusion. I hope the teachings of this book were easy to understand. Let me state again the essentials. Samsara is suffering, but it is suffering in a dream from which we can awake if we follow the various Dharma gates taught by the Buddha and the masters of various lineages. Buddha nature exists, and it is the true reality to which we wake up when we attain perfect enlightenment. This reality is empty of defilements, illusions, and suffering, but filled with myriads of enlightened qualities that will benefit us and others. It is the fountainhead of many enlightened manifestations for the sake of guiding and saving sentient beings. It is the open space of freedom and endless possibilities that we attain after escaping our narrow, smelly cell of samsaric existence. There is nothing we need to add to this Buddha nature, as it is already perfect since beginningless time. Fortunately for us, ordinary people who have no chance to discover it through our own power, Amida Buddha made a vow that he will bring to his enlightened realm all beings who entrust to him, say his name in faith, and wish to be born in his pure land after death. There we can easily and naturally discover our innate Buddha nature with its myriad qualities. As the path to the Pure Land, faith itself and saying of the name or Nembutsu are rooted in Amida's Dharmakaya as compassionate means, which is never separated from the Dharmakaya of Dharma nature. Faith and Nembutsu are the hooks with which Amida drags us to his Pure Land, where we discover our Buddha nature. Those ordinary people who say that we do not need the Pure Land to attain perfect enlightenment and discover our innate Buddha nature, because everything is in the mind, are making a grave mistake and are ignorant of their spiritual limitations. As we all know from daily life, in some places and with some people, we become more agitated or calmer. Although everything happens in the mind, the environment and the people around us influence our minds. There will always be more peace in our minds when we are in the presence of peaceful people. The samsaric environment in which we live is the effect of our personal and collective karma. It is like the dream which occurs at night because of our thoughts and actions during the daytime. It is our manifestation and emanation. Here everything, from noisy people to evil beings and various difficulties, can be an obstacle for the mind to discover its own inner peace and Buddha nature. However, in the Pure Land, everything is leading to enlightenment. That environment is manifested by Amida from ultimate reality, and it is filled with his enlightened presence and various enlightened saints. Unlike here, where every material object can hurt us or cause us to drown even more in illusions and attachments, in the Pure Land, the water, the trees, the food, the flowers, the breeze are all emanating deep enlightened sounds and teachings, because those are enlightened manifestations, not samsaric phenomena. This is why, in that enlightened realm, the various layers of our illusory personality immediately melt, and our mind naturally finds its true essence, that is, the Buddha nature. Please never forget the base, the path, and the fruit. Buddha nature is the base in the sense that we already have it, just that it is now covered by the many layers of illusions and blind passions. It is also the fruit, meaning that we'll discover it when we attain perfect enlightenment in the Pure Land, while the Nembutsu of faith and Amida's primal vow is the path. We cannot discover our innate Buddha nature without Amida's help and birth in his enlightened realm. Namo Amida Bu.